Broadcasting live from the beautiful Moscone Center in downtown San Francisco, Oracle Open World 2014. Now, it's time for OAUG Radio. And here's your host, Michael Lauer.
Good morning, and we are still live here in beautiful San Francisco, California, at the Oracle Open World 2014 conference. We get into that versions of the ERP for Oracle, like the new 12.24 and 12.13, and help them upgrade and that kind of stuff?
Absolutely. Basically, I've done a lot of upgrade from 9.4 to 10.7. At that time, it's called character mode and GUI and, network computing architecture started in 9.4 to 10.7. Those days, maybe Mike may not be born at that time. I'm just joking.
No, but really, yeah.
So then right now we are on a release 12.14, and so I've done a lot of 11i to 12g upgrade. I was one of the speaker from 10.7 to 11i in 1999 itself for the Oracle Application Users Group.
That's cool. So explain to me, we're going to shift gears here to Oracle Applications Users Group. It's a great segue. Thank you for that, Sri. Yeah. What's your relationship with OAUG?
So I'm involved on multiple, they call multiple hats in United States. So one is I'm the president of the Florida Oracle Application Users Group, and the other one is I'm a database special interest group. I'm a board committee member because I've been an apps DBA for long.
Okay.
The next one is called the e-business suite chair, where I'm a vice chair, where I'm involved with, because I've been using e-business as a user also and helping customers, to learn. So I'm part of the OAUG membership committee where I want to bring people. Even though I'm not good at marketing, I'm trying to be. I'm just kidding.
So let's start with the Florida OAUG. So tell me a little bit about that branch and what you guys are doing that's special.
May 2015, we are going to have a great event in Orlando, Florida. And I would like people to come and definitely, come and have fun. Normally, on any Oracle Application Users Group meeting, we do not have any fun. But
Why not?
I'm just kidding.
Oh, you're just kidding?
So it's more serious. So
I can't see you not having fun, Sri.
Yeah, I like. So the previous day we call it happy hour. That the day I do stand-up comedy, and which is never credited. So every users started giving a feedback that they want to have that in every FLOAUG meeting.
Okay. So you have a stand-up hour in it.
Yeah, that is just for a few minutes.
Sure.
Yeah, not for the entire session. So once you have your beer, you can talk anything, right?
Yeah, exactly.
But basically, our goal is to bring all the Florida users. There are different companies, and we have One Egg and different companies sponsor us. And Oracle is a great sponsor. Oracle corporations have been greatly helpful every time we do that event. So I want the users to see and hear this and just jump to us, because we are a very easygoing, and our team, Brad Linnell is our vice president, and Zablaski is our treasurer.
Sure.
All of us are very easygoing. We are not like a very stiff. I'm just kidding. Stiff.
So how cool is it to be the doorway to Oracle, right? I mean, what's really cool about Oracle is that they're really responsive with customers. They really want to know what they're saying, they're thinking, and then they actually do what they say they're going to do about fixing it. How cool is it to be the facilitator of that conversation?
Yeah, it is. It's always like a pretty nice, because people love when you do that, right? They call in India we call practice and preach. Like
yeah, exactly.
Mahatma Gandhi used to do. I'm just kidding. I'm yet to start. I'm just kidding. So basically, the Oracle customers, that's how the users come. The first time they said in the history, we had like a 250 people, which is like a record break in Orlando. So that's because, people know Oracle can do, and our users group can do, and, Oracle Application Users Group does and all this because of the support from Oracle and different organizations. It's not just us, They help us. Without them, I don't think we would even exist.
Right.
So.
And what's really cool is Oracle actually listens to OAUG. They care. I mean, OAUG has a real voice for Oracle, so that's really neat. And speaking of creating those lines of communication, so you mentioned that you're on the database special interest group, right?
Correct.
So explain to me why it's important and what you guys are doing currently. What's your big initiative right now?
Being there, and Mark they've been like founders have been working in this DBC group for long, and we meet every month on the phone call. After I finish the membership committee call, I have to get into this call at 1:30. It was the second Tuesday. We all and you can always apply to if you want to be part of the group.
Sure.
And contribute, to be.
Yeah. So what I'm curious about, especially when you have a special interest group that's focused on database, it sounds like that's pretty focused on one thing, but there's a lot of different things within that you have to focus on. I'm sure it can be difficult to just focus on one, right? So how do you prioritize and decide, okay, this is what we're focused on now, this is what we're going to bring to Oracle and present and ask questions on, as opposed to another facet, right? I mean, it's a lot.
Thanks for bringing this very good point, because it's easy to get diverted. It's easy to, because when you have so many board members, right, all are pretty, techie savvy. I'm just kidding. So there'll be too much intellectual property competition. I'm just kidding. Nothing. We are all like, see, the more good thing about Oracle and this group, people are very, team building. They do not so step on each other. So when you to answer your question is, when we have this kind of, different things, what we do is we prioritize, or we call discrete. Use the thing which is more going to be in the next 2-3 years, what is going to be, what Oracle is going to. Look at that product, and like we bring in fusion middleware DBAs, like a SOA BPAL or B2B. So this way we can expand the same apps DBA and see how, because that's where Oracle is going to. They are going to the business intelligence, they are going to the cloud computing. So we go through the area which comes at the top priority, which is in most demand.
You're on the OAUG membership forum, right?
Membership committee. Yeah.
Right. So I'm sure you're going to tell me how important it is to be a member and why it's so great. But really, if you are a business using Oracle applications, it's really important to be a part of a user group, and more specifically OAUG, right? So explain why that is.
The membership committee is the people like who are working here, Karen, Anne, and Mariana, and Molly.
Anna, Molly, yeah.
Molly. So Molly, they're all nice people in that OAUG. So that's how I think it generates the right vibration. And also, as a membership committee, they're not just driving to promote people. They are trying to tell how they can help, collaborate, learn, educate. There is a lot of education in this. Like if you go to different sessions, it provides.
Well, if you're not learning on the new stuff, you're behind. I mean, it's too late, right? I mean, it changes so fast, and there's so much stuff happening. I mean, Cliff Godwin said they released 10 new mobile apps for EBS. So, I mean, it's crazy. You got to keep up with it, and that's where OAUG comes in.
OAUG comes in, and the membership committee also provides the Insight Magazine. The magazine gives you a lot of information.
Right.
They have magazine. They have for the youth, and they have for different things. So that's what makes a really difference.
So real quick here before we wrap, I kind of want to pick your brain about what you're liking about Oracle Open World so far. What are you liking? What are you looking forward to? And what can people take away from the conference?
So Oracle Open World is one of the largest in the entire world. You can even say country, or you can't say country.
Right.
Because the number of people turn around is more than 20,000.
Huge conference.
Huge. This is the place to be, right? Where you meet different sets of people. You do not just meet only one set of, you see people from Hyperion, people from PeopleSoft, people from SAP. So there is a lot to see and a lot to learn. Not only that, you come to know of what they do, which you are not aware of. If you can be in the Google and search all this, but you cannot see in live. Unless you are in person, you do not meet them who they are.
Sure.
See, if you haven't met Larry Ellison or President Safar, I wouldn't know who they are, right? I might have heard, but these are all a live experience, which is very rare and helps people. And, these are the takeaway where, you come to know and you meet. Otherwise, I wouldn't be in the radio show. This is a great takeaway for me. So,
well, thank you for that. And you didn't say just kidding, so I know you're serious now.
Yeah, I'm serious. That's why I said Mike is doing a good job. So.
Oh, thank you. Well, there's a lot going on. Like you said, I know you're wearing many hats, and you got to go put them on. So we're gonna let you run and experience the conference. But it's been an absolute pleasure, Sri.
Thank you so much, Mike. Thank you, Mike and Shay. I want to thank you guys. Awesome. Thank you so much. Bye.
Great. I'm Michael Lauer. We'll be back in a few at Oracle Open World 2014.